NBC News Radio, I'm Michael Kastner. A man is charged with third-degree assault after spraying an unknown substance on Congresswoman Ilhan Omar during a Minneapolis town hall. NBC's Alice Barr.
And DHS Secretary.
In a new sign of the boiling tensions in Minneapolis, Minnesota Congresswoman Ilhan Omar confronted at a town hall overnight by a man who tried to spray her with something before being dragged out and arrested.
We're going to keep talking.
Omar, a frequent target of criticism from President Trump, including last night, hours before the incident.
We're letting some great people come in. They have to show that they can love our country. They have to be proud. Not like Ilhan Omar.
Trump later told an ABC News correspondent that Omar is a fraud and, without offering evidence, said she probably had herself sprayed. Officials say a suspected human trafficker was shot by a Border Patrol agent south of Tucson, Arizona. Mark Mayfield with more.
The FBI says the shooting happened Tuesday morning after a traffic stop.
During the attempt to apprehend him, the subject used a firearm to shoot at a manned CBP helicopter. The subject continued to flee on foot while being pursued by CBP agents who returned fire.
Special Agent in charge Heath Yonke says the suspect has a significant criminal history and was wanted on an active arrest warrant. He's been identified as Arizona resident Patrick Gary Schlegel. The 34-year-old is listed in serious but stable condition. I'm Mark Mayfield.
President Trump is hoping he can buck the historical trend and pick up seats within his own party come the midterms. In an interview with Fox News at the Machine Shed restaurant in Urbandale, Iowa, Trump acknowledged it seems the odds are stacked against him because the party in power seems to lose in the midterms.
Even presidents, whether it's Republican or Democrat, when they win, it doesn't make any difference. They seem to lose the midterms.
Michael Kastner, NBC News Radio.
Truck Headquarters Studio at PayneAutomall.com.
Happy Wednesday. It is January 28th, 2026. This is the Valley's Morning News on Newstalk 710 KURV. I'm Sergio Sanchez along with show producer Frank Cruz and Jason Caterina from AccuWeather. He's on standby. He should be joining us in about 5 minutes, so stick around for that conversation. Some local notes. Court documents revealing some details about that officer-involved shooting that took place in Mission about a week ago. 35-year-old Jose Garcia II was arrested last Wednesday at the IBC Bank on South Sherry. So the court papers, the complaint against Garcia indicating that he and another suspect, they allegedly kidnapped a man and tried to force him to withdraw $100,000 from the IBC Bank. The unidentified second suspect was wounded in an exchange of gunfire with police, and Garcia is currently facing charges of aggravated robbery, aggravated kidnapping. The other suspect is still in the hospital. It's 7:04 on the Valley's Morning News. Important note for state workers, anybody on the Texas payroll, state workers are now barred from using even more Chinese-made technologies, products, and web services.
The growing list now includes the online marketplace Alibaba and TP-Link, which makes smart home products. Experts say the move was to protect our critical infrastructure from the Chinese Communist Party.
The idea that we're giving them money ought to be off-putting.
Ed Tersansky is with the Foreign Policy Research Institute. The governor says these Chinese-made products could be used to undermine the safety and security of Texas. No reason was given for the ban on the fast fashion retailer Shein.
It's 7:05 on the Valley's Morning News. Education note, the State Board of Education has come up with a list of what they want your kids to read in public schools.
They will preview a state-mandated reading list for K through 12 today. Lainey Hawes is co-founder of Texas Freedom to Read, says they're required to come up with one book per grade, but there are many more than that, and a lot of them are religious in nature.
The Bible has some more value, obviously, literary, historically, but when it's the only religious text our students are mandated to read from, that sends an entirely different message.
She says other books are 60 to 70 years old, the same ones kids were reading in the 80s. The list stems from a House bill that passed in 2023. It also requires a mandated vocabulary list for all grades. Hall says she hasn't seen the latter. Barbara Schwartz, News Talk 710 KURV.
Election day is March 3rd for the Texas primary, Democrats and Republicans in their campaigns. Early vote is February 17th. And a heads up that the deadline to register to vote, if you wish to participate in the Texas primary, that's coming up. Monday is the deadline. Let's say you're new to the area, transplant, you just moved to South Texas. Well, welcome to the Valley. Voter registration applications must be submitted 30 days before Election Day. That would be March 3rd. The deadline to register to vote for this Texas primary is next Monday. I'm 7:06 on the Valley's Morning News. Interesting political note. The race for the next Ag Commissioner of Texas getting very interesting on the Republican side as Governor Greg Abbott decides to endorse someone else other than the incumbent, Sid Miller.
Governor Abbott's endorsement of Republican businessman Nate Sheets for Agriculture Commissioner isn't sitting well with the current Republican Ag Commissioner, Sid Miller. Miller questioned Abbott's loyalty to rural Texas, claiming that he's never even been on a farm. Abbott responded that he had and then questioned Miller's obligation to tell the truth.
I'm glad to hear that he's been on a farm. I did not know that.
Miller went on to say that he hoped that he and the governor could get along, and he did it in a way that only Sid Miller can.
One of the reasons I haven't reached out to him is he won't return my call, won't take a meeting. I haven't had a meeting with him in 11 years that he's been in office. So, I've reached out.
In Austin, Chris Fox, News Talk 710 KURV.
7:07 on the Valley's Morning News. Two social media giants in court this week in California over allegations that their platforms are intentionally addictive.
Meta and YouTube are accused of deliberately programming their platforms to be addictive to young users, harming their mental health. Meta CEO Mark Zuckerberg is expected to testify during the trial now being held in Los Angeles Superior Court. Snap and TikTok have already settled out of court with the key plaintiff in the case. The trial is expected to last about 2 weeks. I'm Rory O'Neill.
And on the topic of social media giants and tech giants, this business note, Amazon is closing its branded grocery stores.
Amazon Fresh and Amazon Go stores will soon be closing. Amazon launched its grocery business some 20 years ago, but says it never really found a way to make the in-person stores a distinctive customer experience. Many of the closed stores will now be converted to Whole Foods markets. Amazon bought Whole Foods in 2017 and says it plans to open 100 new stores throughout the country in the next few years. Amazon Fresh will continue to be an online delivery service. I'm Tammy Trujillo.
It's 7:08 on News Talk 710 KURV. It is AccuWeather with the time. And I want to say thank you to Dougie and all the gang over at Martin Farm and Ranch. The team at Martin Farm and Ranch, always helpful. They got me. Martin Farm and Ranch is on Monte Cristo in Edinburgh. AccuWeather meteorologist Jason Caterina joining me. And I checked the temperatures, Jason. So we're at mid-upper 40s, 47, McAllen, Harlingen, 47, Westlaco 47, and Brownsville. Brownsville is at 51. Freddie just told me Jason is at -3 in upstate New York right now. Yeah, you might want to come down here for a few days and do the weather forecast from the KURV studio. Man, that's crazy. All right, so the roller coaster temperatures for the next several days. What you got? Because I see another cool cold front AccuWeather's predicting for us here.
Yeah, nice the next couple of days, actually. Low 70s today. We'll get the clouds giving way to some sunshine, light breeze. Chilly night tonight, upper 30s to mid and upper 40s across the valley. Then a little bit warmer tomorrow, variably cloudy, mid 70s. And then we go right back down Friday, Saturday, Sunday, a cooling trend for us, mid 60s, low 60s, then upper 50s to low 60s as we go through the next 3 days.
For highs in the weekend, right? That's 50s and 60s.
Yeah, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, mid 60s, low 60s, upper 50s, low 60s, respectively.
So what does that mean overnight? What, back to the 30s on Saturday, Sunday night, and Monday, or what? Since it's time.
Close to that, right near 40 Friday night, Saturday night, Sunday night, a little milder, mid and upper 40s for us.
All right, Bill. And we are thawing out across Texas. Good for all the trucks leaving the maquilas, the factories, and packing sheds. We're good, right? San Antonio, Dallas, all that. We're all the highways.
Yeah, sun near 60 for San Antonio today. Dallas, they got some freezing fog this morning. Otherwise, mostly sunny, but 43. And then Houston, also some areas of freezing fog this morning. Otherwise, sunny and milder up to near 60.
I have to ask for us, any moisture in that forecast, next cold front that crosses Friday or whenever that thing crosses?
No, it's really just a push of cool air from an Arctic high that's moving on in. So not really expecting anything in the way of precipitation until maybe Monday night.
I'm checking the national calendar right now. So that's it for weather. It's again, the AccuWeather forecast today, low 70s. Jason says low 70, 71. And then tonight, cold again in the 40s tonight. And then mid 70s tomorrow. Highs Friday, mid 60s, low 60s Saturday. And upper 50s, low 60s on Sunday. That is your AccuWeather forecast. And it is, do the update on the software. It's Data Privacy Day, National Data Privacy Day. And Blueberry Pancake Day. Pass the syrup and extra butter. What did he? See, I can't see Jason.
The facial I can't keep the look off my face. Not really a blueberry fan.
No,
love pancakes, but not really a blueberry fan.
Yeah, well, all the antioxidants. I'm sure that all burns off when you put it on the griddle. Yeah.
Probably.
So, I'm good. As long as you have butter and syrup on it, I'm good. All right, pal. Going next hour. That's AccuWeather meteorologist Jason Katerina on 710 KURV. The time is 7:12 on the Valley's Morning News. Up in Austin, some in state leadership are hoping to tighten the rules against illegal aliens.
This started at the DMV. General Counsel Laura Mariotti says they're looking at changes to what documents people can use to register a car.
To ensure that applicants for vehicle registration are legally eligible to reside in Texas.
The push has expanded to state licensing, like for those who cut hair and electricians. Proposed new rules would make illegal immigrants ineligible. DPS has already cracked down on who can get a commercial driver's license.
Business note, UPS saying they need to slash 30,000 jobs as UPS and Amazon are parting ways.
Company officials announced the move following the company's quarterly earnings release Tuesday. Most of the cuts are expected to be accomplished through attrition with a voluntary separation program offered to full-time drivers. The latest cuts come after UPS eliminated 48,000 jobs in a belt-tightening move in 2025. I'm Matt Mattinson.
Medical notes, a new British study showing that gray matter lost during menopause might increase a woman's risk of dementia.
Researchers at the University of Cambridge studied 125,000 women in the UK to try to understand why nearly twice as many women as men develop dementia. They found that hormonal changes during menopause are linked to a loss of gray matter, which is essential for memory, decision-making, concentration, and managing emotions. Researchers also found that hormone replacement therapy, or HRT, doesn't seem to protect women from the effects of menopause on memory and mental health. I'm Sarah Lee Kessler.
There's a new study showing a shingles vaccine might slow down aging. Researchers at University of Southern California, they looked at some patients who received a vaccine, a shingles vaccine. They found that those individuals had significantly lower levels of inflammation, which is a key factor to living longer. And those who exercise are burning away the stress, according to a new study from Finland. Researchers in Finland did a study that shows that middle-aged adults have higher chronic stress when they do not meet minimum workout standards. Just basic. Go out and walk as often as you can. Maybe some light exercise. You burn away the stress, they say. Time is 7:15. This is the Valley's Morning News on News Talk 710 KURV. We invite you to join us at Radio Para Mi. We're checking in with our family at South Texas College and new programs you, as an adult, and your kids should know about that are available to the public. That's next on the Valley's Morning News.
Hair Volume from New Nordic will make your hair look thick and healthy. Hair Volume is available online at Amazon and NewNordicUSA.com or in the hair care aisle at your local CVS.
Get $13,000 off MSRP on a new 2025 Chevrolet Silverado 1500 Crew Cab, or $35,000 to $975 for a new 2026 Chevrolet Colorado Crew Cab at Payne Westlaco Chevrolet, Payne Alice Chevrolet, and PayneGM.com. Chevrolet, together let's drive.
Locate to get us regardless.
It's the 16th annual Vanny Kids Live Radiothon 2026. Join 710 KURV on Tuesday, February 17th from 7 a.m. till 5 p.m. and donate to support brave children, survivors, and their families. Your donation brings hope and strength to those who need it most. Make a difference. Donate and help our kids on this climb. Our kids will have the strength with your help. The Vanny Kids Live Radiothon 2026, powered by Amigo Power Equipment and Lee's Pharmacy.
Brian Kilmeade here, inviting you to tune in weekday mornings starting at 9 for The Sergio Show with Sergio Sanchez on News Talk 710 KURV and KURV.com.
The Valley's Morning News on News Talk 710 KURV. Stick around for your chance to win a family 4-pack for the 16th annual Car Fest taking place in McAllen Friday afternoon, evening. Friday, Saturday, and Sunday all day at the McAllen Convention Center. Stick around. Producer Freddie will give you a chance to win a family 4-pack by calling the 710 KURV WhatsApp line. You say you know little to nothing of all this AI. Everybody's talking about AI, artificial intelligence. Would you like to learn? Maybe take baby steps. Start from the very beginning. Let's clear the entire table. Okay, let's start from square one. South Texas College might be offering exactly precisely what you need. Essentials of AI. There's a new course that's being produced. Erica Guerra is with Advanced Manufacturing Technology with the faculty at South Texas College. Erica, Happy New Year and welcome to the program. So tell me a bit more about this Essentials of AI class that kicks in January 20th, I understand.
Well, thank you for having me. And yes, let me tell you a little bit about the course. The course is designed for people that are already working in industry, students that are intrigued and want to know a little bit more about how artificial intelligence works. So right now, South Texas College is having this class, and we're promoting it right now. It is going to take about 14 weeks. But we are going in baby steps, and it goes anything from understanding the different kind of tools, programs. It goes a little bit into Python programming, AI modeling, and AI ethics.
Was this new course, this Essentials of AI, was this a reaction to a request from, you never know, like people in logistics, manufacturing, a military highway, or folks in banking, or a media business? It's good that the college is doing, South Texas College is providing this course, but was it a reaction, a request from jobs or from the workforce?
So it's a little bit of everything. As you know, artificial intelligence is really shaping how we work, how we learn at schools, and how we live. And so AI is the buzzword, the hot topic. And we see a growing need in our community to move just beyond talking about general AI for people to actually understand how it works. So at STC, we created this course right now because we do have employers that are using artificial intelligence now, right? Not 10 years from now. And this course does give the community hands-on exposure to AI concepts, including programming and AI modeling.
I think at the most basic exposure we are, whether you know it or not, people, you guys do a simple search online. You go to Google, or I know some of y'all you think you're all fancy about doing Grok using our neighbor Elon Musk's search engine. You're doing searches online. You're using artificial intelligence. Some of y'all might be a bit more advanced in getting some suggestions or script or correcting emails or text messages from that. Your kids, our kids, are using it on a daily basis to do their homework. It's almost on everything. It's amazing. And I know educators are scrambling to try to play defense, make sure that kids are actually learning something or not getting the wrong information. My guest is Erica Guerra, Advanced Manufacturing Technology faculty, South Texas College. They're offering this Essentials of AI course. I believe it starts on January 20th. Can anyone join? Is this a continuing education thing? Is this only for college students, high school? Well, who joins this? Who can sign up?
Yes, so this course is designed specifically for beginners. And even though it does introduce very basic Python programming and AI modeling, everything is taught like step by step. So this is for the community and anyone who has interest in learning and how AI works.
Okay. I got to pay out of pocket to take this class, right? Because it's or is it offered to the community or to certain individuals for free, or how does it work? You know?
Yes, so the cost is on our webpage. It is an online course where it is instructor led. So they do need to go onto a South Texas College website, continuing education. And I do have a telephone number where they can also call and register, which is 872. All of our numbers for our college start with 872 and then 3585. 872-3585, where they can register and get more information for the course.
What are some of the real life skills? What do we come away with that we can actually put to work once we finish the course? Do you know?
Sure. Well, students can walk away with real transferable skills. So it includes how AI models are built at a very basic level, writing just simple Python code to work with data, seeing how AI makes predictions and decisions, and also understanding how AI is used in the real industries like manufacturing, business, and healthcare.
You know how it's said in some of these business reports, AI is going to eliminate jobs left and right. So do you think if you pick up knowledge and maybe a little bit of applicable skills, maybe you could help save some jobs with this type of training, maybe take a few more AI courses at South Texas College?
Yes, you do hear a lot of people say, oh, and just there is a fear with AI coming in, right? And not understanding how it works, just that we're using it as a tool. Well, the course is going to really help them separate the facts from the fear, because by learning how the AI models are created and used, well, the students are going to be able to see it more of a tool and not a replacement for people. So understanding basic programming and modeling shows that humans are still needed to design, train, evaluate, and ethically manage these AI systems.
My guest is Erica Guerra with South Texas College. She's part of the Advanced Manufacturing Technology faculty. They have this new course, Essentials of AI. It's a beginner course on artificial intelligence and kicks in this spring semester. So how do you at STC plan to help students go from beginner to advanced artificial intelligence programs? Do you have several more classes? Maybe you can explain how many more classes you have after this. Is there also a potential 2-year certificate, 2-year, like an associate's degree related to artificial intelligence expertise, something like that?
Sure. STC is intentionally always building pathways so that students can start with an interest or maybe just continuing education and really build from that. So from there, we offer certificate degrees where they can lead into associate degrees, and then they can lead into bachelor degrees. So by building these pathways with the college, after completing this beginner course, if students are still interested, they can continue and take maybe an AI-focused manufacturing course that we offer, or really go into an AI certificate program that is led by the cybersecurity department.
Very, very nice. Yeah, that's another one that got plenty of airtime. And actually, we need to bring back cybersecurity training at South Texas College. It is awesome, and it's in big time demand. Following question might seem a bit silly because, I mean, who doesn't have a smartphone? Like, everybody has a smartphone, right? So we're putting our smartphones to use in those classes, that essential of AI classes, other AI classes. Bring your phone with you, bring your tablet with you, because we're going to put it to work in those classes, right?
Yes, well, we have different applications, free applications that the students are going to be introduced to when it comes to some of the programming that I think if you love your phone and you're always looking at your phone, now there's different applications that you'll be able to use on the computer to learn some of this AI modeling. So it is fun, it is technical, and it really helps you see artificial intelligence in a different way of how it works, instead of just your general AI tools that you use on a daily basis.
You see this opening doors, career doors, opportunity doors for folks who take these courses?
Yes, depending on their interest. So they can continue, let's just say they're working in something completely different. They just want to learn a little bit more about how artificial intelligence works. They can take this course and then from there continue a pathway into a different field that includes artificial intelligence. And or maybe this class in itself, understanding how AI works, can help them with their tools and their daily work on a daily routine in their specific industry that they are already in.
all this AI curriculum, is it accessible to kids in high school doing dual enrollment? Say, I'm going to pick up some of these classes before I graduate. Is it available to them?
This specific continuing education course is not. This is a shorter course for people to learn who might be interested and don't really have a background on how AI works. Now, we do offer courses on the academic side already to high school students. So through the cybersecurity team, I know that is coming in the next year or two. That's going to be offered to dual enrollment students. And right now, we also have it offered. We have an AI for manufacturing course on the academic side, which the intention is for both of these to also be offered at high schools.
I got to ask you this because you're in the appropriate department where you would need to train employees or potential employees, future workers in high tech. We have more high tech headed this way to South Texas from, potential chip manufacturing. Quickly, they're looking at this area, more chip manufacturing or related software industries, artificial intelligence, AI data centers, things like that. So you find yourself a bit extra busy, you and colleagues at South Texas College there at Advanced Manufacturing, and having to brush up or bring in and introduce more curriculum to get the workforce ready. You got industry and economic development offices knocking at your door. Hey, could you get our people ready for some of these jobs that are on the way?
We do, and I'm smiling right now because we are busy, but we're excited about this, and we're happy to help contribute to the community. That's one of the great things about South Texas College. It's always looking at the community and what the community needs, and those partnerships with the economic development and the industry. So that is one of the great things that South Texas College is always looking into, how we can, fill those gaps with economic development, with industry, with employees, and try and help fill those gaps.
So many lucrative trades that you guys are helping and training South Texas folks for medical, allied health, all those things. And then, of course, on the technology side and software and cybersecurity, all those things. Would you say that your program, all the collective programs there at Advanced Manufacturing, the cybersecurity, the AI stuff, software, anything that's computer-based and software-based, or are you increasingly becoming one of the largest departments or curriculum offerings at South Texas College compared to allied health and nursing, everything else like that? Because that's pretty big. I'm guessing you guys are growing really, really fast at South Texas College.
We're growing, but we have very many different departments in our technology campus. We have departments from, welding, cosmetology. Yeah. We have advanced manufacturing technology. We have so many. And so for anyone that's, just interested and kind of wants to see what other departments, what other fields, do we offer, can you get trained in, I suggest that you come over and really get more information to see if there's something that you can potentially be interested in and take some classes with us.
Hey, appreciate the call, friend. You guys at South Texas College, call anytime. The number, if you want more information on AI, the new curriculum, 956-872-3585. Big thank you to Erica Guerra and all the folks at the Advanced Manufacturing Technology Wing at South Texas College. You're in tune with the Valley's Morning News on News Talk 710 KURV. Check of news, the service of Jay Gonzalez Injury Attorneys, ready to fight for you. Call 1-800-CAR-CRASH. International business eyes looking at London. Financial leaders from a dozen top companies will be joining the British Prime Minister Keir Starmer on his trip to China this week. The Starmer will be meeting with Chinese leaders to talk about trade. SpaceX founder and CEO Elon Musk saying that the next test flight for Starship, the prototype, will be in about 6 weeks. Elon Musk took to social media to make that announcement. This would be the 12th overall flight for the Starship prototype. And consumer confidence was lower in the month of January, according to the conference board. Thank you for joining us on News Talk 710 KURV. Stick around for your chance to win a pair of tickets to see Jeff Dunham in the Valley at Payne Arena in Hidalgo. So producer Freddie will give you a chance to win those tickets in just a little bit. Stick around. And yes, producer Freddie's going to use the 710 KURV WhatsApp phone number. Memorize it, Put it in memory there on your phone, 956-862-2482. Don't call now. Don't check it now. But that's what you need to use to win those tickets. That and any tickets on KURV. Sports next on the Valley's Morning News.
Start the new year off on a healthier note by taking active liver supplements from New Nordic every day. Available online at Amazon or newnordicusa.com, your local CVS, ShopRite, major groceries, or Wegmans.
As the dry weather continues, this is like the perfect time to follow up on that system at your business that will shut you down if it doesn't work. I'm talking about your commercial roofing system. And you can get it checked for free by the top experts in commercial roofing, the folks who know the materials and the workmanship that is required for a quality system that will last years and years, that you can depend on. I'm talking about Chamberlain Roofing and Waterproofing. The website, chamberlainltd.com. You can see all the various services that they provide. Some are new services to the area, the membrane waterproofing and the water repellents and blasting, the dam proofing, so much more. Chamberlain Roofing and Waterproofing. You should trust them. Again, this is an amazing value, a free service. This is the way they get to meet you. And you remember them, and, God forbid something bad happen. I don't know, nasty hailstone punches a hole in your roof, or just wear and tear that you forgot about. You need a repair and maintenance. Yeah. Trust Chamberlain Roofing, Waterproofing. It all begins with a free inspection by the top experts, a company with 125 plus years of experience. Cutting-edge roof installation, repair, and maintenance technology, and precisely what you need. It's in the name. Advanced Waterproofing Solutions. Again, free assessment and report on what's going on up there. Chamberlain Roofing, Waterproofing, 956-655-6178.
Join us for the Rio Grande Valley International Rail Conference, happening January 29th and 30th at Bally's Social Event Center in Mission, Texas. This powerful two-day event will bring together leaders and experts to discuss the future of high-speed and commuter rail connecting the RGV with Monterey, San Antonio, Houston, and South Padre Island. Admission is open to the public. Visit Rio Grande Valley International Rail Conference.com or call 214-4488-831 for more info.
Join our own Sergio Sanchez Wednesday morning at the Rio Grande Valley Builders Association membership lunch meeting featuring Valley Congresswoman Monica de la Cruz and Sam Gilboard with the National Association of Builders. We'll discuss key issues including labor challenges and meeting the demand for housing in the RGV, one of the fastest growing markets in the nation. This live broadcast from Brookhaven Event Center is powered by Mott's Building Materials, DefendTheDreamPack.org, Atlas Electrical, AC Refrigeration and Plumbing Services, and the Rio Grande Valley Builders Association.
Coming up after the Valley's Morning News, stay tuned for the Sergio Show starting at 9, followed by the Dana Lash Show at 11 on News Talk 710 KURV and on the Radio Potomac app.
The 710 KURV Sports Desk is brought to you by Dr. T's Primary Care for Men and Women.
In a shock to many, Bill Belichick, a six-time Super Bowl champion head coach with the Patriots, is not a first-ballot Hall of Famer, according to ESPN. Belichick received a call from a Hall representative that he won't be inducted into the Pro Football Hall of Fame this summer. On X, Patrick Mahomes called it insane. Troy Aikman said it was disappointing. The Bills promoted offensive coordinator Joe Brady to head coach. Broncos fired offensive coordinator Joe Lombardi. In the association, Knicks with a big fourth quarter knock off the Kings 103-87 for their third straight win. Tobias Harris hit 2 free throws with 2 seconds left as the Pistons hold off the Nuggets 109-107 in Denver. That's sports. I'm Ronza Moss.
Your 710 KURV exclusive AccuWeather. Again, big thank you to our supporters, Dougie, all the gang at Martin Farm and Ranch, Edinburgh. A big thank you as well to all the gang at Rivetta's Machinery on the Expressway in Donna. So it's a nice forecast. So highs today should be low 70s, like 70 to 72, and lows tonight mostly in the 40s. It'll be chilly tonight in the 40s for most everyone. And then tomorrow, mid-70s. Got another cold front on the way. Friday, highs will be mid-60s, lows in the 40s, high Saturday in the low 60s. The Border Bridge wait times is posted on KURV.com. Let's see if they've updated the numbers for Brownsville. Nope. They're still eating tacos. They're eating tacos, some patos over at Brownsville. Let's refresh the McAllen area numbers. Headed back to McAllen Edinburgh Mission, 1 hour at the Hidalgo Bridge. Head over to Far or Ansalduas. It's 15 minutes or less at those two. Business news, check of your money. That's next on 710 KURV. The Ryan and Brian real estate team, the only team I'm trusting to help me find a home, help me sell my home. It's the Ryan and Brian real estate team. They are so awesome. Hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of very happy clients take their precious time. That's the most precious resource that we have, time. They take their time, give of their time to sit down and write glowing, wonderful praises of the Ryan and Brian real estate team. They have over 600 five-star Google reviews, the Ryan and Brian team. The team that guarantees to sell your home. You sit down with them. You guys agree on a date, a price. That home is still on the market. They'll sop it up. That's how awesome the Ryan and Brian real estate team. But chances are they won't need to do that because, well, they got an aggressive, very successful marketing approach. The marketing system, it works. Pete from the Ryan and Brian real estate team just sold Caleb and Shannon's home in Edinburgh. It was a speedy sale. Man, when you think of, and you remember me talking about the Ryan and Brian real estate team, I also want you to remember speedy sale. Caleb and Shannon's home here in the Edinburgh area sold within a week. They had 4 offers. That's how awesome the Ryan and Brian real estate team is. So start that conversation with them today. Get your house sold. Guaranteed, by the way. 956-540-2536. The website, ryanandbrian.com. That's ryanandbrian.com.
If you're selling your home, don't be trying. Call Ryan and Brian. Go to ryanandbrian.com.
Introducing the newest destination for luxury in the Rio Grande Valley, the all-new Mercedes-Benz of Harlingen. Come visit Michael Fall, General Manager, today and discover the perfect blend of elegance and power in a new C300 sedan. Get yours for only $479 a month for 36 months. Now during the Holiday Love Celebration at the all-new Mercedes-Benz of Harlingen, a true triumph of luxury. Now open at their exceptional new state-of-the-art location at 8522 West Expressway 83 in Harlingen.
Improve your overall health and enjoy a better quality of life with Dr. T's Primary Care. You're trying to set some new weight goals. If you're too moody or stressed out or just tired and trying to get more sleep, Dr. T's Primary Care can help you with all of that and more. If you're worried about things like low testosterone, Dr. T is a primary care provider from the sniffles to the flu and also offer menopause treatment, peptide treatment, and IV vitamin infusions. McAllen area, call 956-803-0058 and in Harlingen, 956-368-5247. That's drt'sprimarycare.com.
Audio streaming on KURV.com. Powered by South Texas Buick GMC, McAllen Mission.
I'm Nicole Murray with Your Money Now. Starbucks missed fiscal first quarter earnings estimates, but said transactions grew for the first time in 2 years. Same-store sales climbed as CEO Brian Niccol's turnaround plan takes hold. Starbucks is expected to share long-term financial targets at an investor day in New York City tomorrow. UPS has announced that it has retired its fleet of McDonnell Douglas MD-11 cargo planes just months after one crashed during takeoff, causing 15 deaths in Louisville. CEO Carol Tome said that UPS decided to accelerate its plans and retire all MD-11 aircraft immediately. Anthropic CEO Dario Amodei has warned that AI could wipe out jobs across several industries, making it harder for workers to pivot. He published a 20,000-word essay on the dangers of AI he foresaw and elaborated on past comments about the tech and job losses. Futures are currently mixed. Tuesday, the Dow Industrials lost 408, the NASDAQ up 215. That's your money now.
AccuWeather says highs should be about 70 to 72. Lows tonight in the 40s. Right now, temperatures across the valley. McAllen, Edinburgh, Mission, 47, 48. Harlingen, 46, 47. And the Rio Grande Valley Port of Brownsville chiming in at 50. Starbase at 51. Thank you for joining us on the Valley's Morning News. We got Fox News coming up in 2 minutes. Go join us online. Go join us on your smartphone. Radio Para Mi is the free app. Go find 710 KURV is at Radio Para Mí. Good morning to JP and Jeff, all the gang over at Amigo Power Equipment. Amigo Power Equipment is home to the number one selling compact tractor in the nation. That would be Kubota. You need the reliable, rugged, long-lasting equipment, Kubota, to get the job done at the ranch and at the lease, chopping up stuff, moving dirt, punching a hole in the ground, mowing, whatever it is that you're doing. You need Kubota, and you'll find all that equipment and the necessary attachments for all the various jobs that you have at Amigo Power Equipment right now. They're offering you savings of up to $3,500 or 0% financing on select Kubota equipment. Again, 0% financing if you qualify. So stop by, get some fresh coffee, speak with JP and Jeff, walk the campus, all that beautiful orange Kubota equipment. Again, 0% financing if you qualify, or savings of up to $3,500. The more specifics, all the stuff that, I can't read because it'll probably take 2 hours to read all the specifics, but you'll find all that at KubotaUSA.com. What I mentioned, 0% financing and savings of up to $3,500 on Kubota equipment at Amigo, now through February 28th. Amigo Power Equipment in Edinburgh on Monte Cristo.
Join our own Sergio Sanchez Wednesday morning at the Rio Grande Valley Builders Association membership lunch meeting featuring Valley Congresswoman Monica de la Cruz and Sam Gilboard with the National Association of Builders. We'll discuss key issues including labor challenges and meeting the demand for housing in the RGV, one of the fastest growing markets in the nation. This live broadcast from Brookhaven Event Center is powered by Mott's Building Materials, DefendTheDreamPack.org, Atlas Electrical, AC Refrigeration and Plumbing Services, and the Rio Grande Valley Builders Association.
It all comes down to this, folks.
Yep, the entire season is on the line. But my throat has officially thrown in the towel.
Sounds like you need Vicks VapoCool drops. They're max strength and vaporize sore throat pain.
Whoa! These VapoCool drops hit fast.
Speaking of fast, did you just see that play?
Yeah, he vaporized that ball.
That pun should have come with a penalty.
Vaporize sore throat pain with Vicks VapoCool drops. Use as directed.
This is your news, weather, and talk station. News Talk 710, KURV, and KURV.com.
It is a Wednesday morning. It's January 28th, 2026, and welcome to News Radio for the RGV of Texas, the Valley's Morning News. I'm Sergio Sanchez, along with show producer Fred Cruz. We got Jason Caterina from AccuWeather, and we start the day. Temperatures mostly mid-upper 40s. It's low 50s right now at Brownsville and at the port, and highs today should be around 70 to 72. News on 710 KURV, a service of Jay Gonzalez Injury Attorneys, ready to fight for you. Call 1-800-CAR-CRASH.
Fox News. I'm Chris Foster. President Trump says there'll be a bit of a de-escalation in Minnesota after a second fatal shooting by a federal agent during a protest against an immigration crackdown.
We view that as a very unfortunate incident,
That's
okay?
right.
Everyone, unless you're a stupid person, very, very unfortunate incident. I don't like that he had a gun. I don't like that he had 2 fully loaded magazines. That's a lot of bad stuff.
The president there with reporters before a rally in Iowa. Alex Preddy had a licensed handgun taken away before he was shot and killed. Minnesota House Democrat Ilhan Omar was rushed and sprayed with an unknown liquid at a town hall event in Minneapolis.
Omar was angered and shaken, but apparently mostly unharmed. Security tackled the man identified as Anthony James Kazmarchuk and walked him out of the room. He was charged with third-degree assault. Representative Omar saying he was an agitator.
It's Fox's Matt Finn. America's listening to Fox News.
In Hidalgo County, court documents showing interesting information on the incident from a week ago, that shooting incident, that officer-involved shooting incident at the IBC campus on South Sherry in Mission. 35-year-old Jose Garcia II was arrested last Wednesday there at the IBC. The criminal complaint against Garcia indicating that he and another suspect kidnapped a man and tried to force him to withdraw $100,000 from the IBC Bank on South Sherry. The unidentified second suspect was wounded in the exchange of gunfire with Mission PD. Garcia is currently facing a charge of aggravated robbery and aggravated kidnapping. The other suspect is still in the hospital. A heads up, if you're on the state payroll, state workers are now barred from using even more Chinese-made technology, and web services.
The growing list now includes the online marketplace Alibaba and TP-Link, which makes smart home products. Experts say the move was to protect our critical infrastructure from the Chinese Communist Party.
The idea that we're giving them money ought to be off-putting.
Ed Trzanski is with the Foreign Policy Research Institute. The governor says these Chinese-made products could be used to undermine the safety and security of Texas. No reason was given for the ban on the fast fashion retailer Shein.
There you go, Freddie. You need to stop shopping on the clock on Alibaba. But you're not a state employee. Oh, okay, Fabian. Sorry, I outed you. It's okay. The managers are not listening right now. The State Board of Education has come up with a list of what they want your kids to read in public schools.
They will preview a state-mandated reading list for K through 12 today. Lainey Hawes is co-founder of Texas Freedom to Read, says they're required to come up with one book per grade, but there are many more than that, and a lot of them are religious in nature.
The Bible has some more value, obviously, literary, historically, but when it's the only religious text our students are mandated to read from, that sends an entirely different message.
She says other books are 60 to 70 years old, the same ones kids were reading in the 80s. The list stems from a House bill that passed in 2023. It also requires a mandated vocabulary list for all grades. Hall says she hasn't seen the latter. Barbara Schwartz, News Talk 710 KURV.
The Valley's Morning News, and from time to time, we give away tickets to fun stuff you can do with the family. So here we go. This weekend is the 16th annual Car Fest at the McAllen Convention Center. It begins Friday evening, after work, all day Saturday, all day Sunday, McAllen Convention Center. Okay, so here's what you need to do. Producer Freddie has a few family 4-packs to give away. What you need to do is send producer Freddie a message on the 710 KURV WhatsApp line. And tell Freddie, I love you. You're number one. You're the best. I love you, Freddie. So you got to tell Freddie.
Flattery will get you nowhere.
Okay, well, it'll get you a family 4-pack.
Yes, it will.
Because first come, first serve, right, Freddie? Yes. Okay. Yes. Here's the 710 KURV WhatsApp. Send Freddie the message on WhatsApp right now. 956-862-2482. 956-862-2482. Put it in memory, because that's the way Freddie gives away all the love. Family 4-packs or whatever is going on. So family 4-pack to the 16th annual Car Fest this weekend in McAllen. 956-862-2482. That's a WhatsApp line. So send a message, ask Freddie for the 4-pack.
Join our own Sergio Sanchez Wednesday morning at the Rio Grande Valley Builders Association membership lunch meeting featuring Valley Congresswoman Monica de la Cruz and Sam Gilboard with the National Association of Builders. We'll discuss key issues including labor challenges and meeting the demand for housing in the RGV, one of the fastest growing markets in the nation. This live broadcast from Brookhaven Event Center is powered by Mott's Building Materials, DefendTheDreamPack.org, Atlas Electrical, AC Refrigeration and Plumbing Services, and the Rio Grande Valley Builders Association.
Pillars in our community. I'm talking about the McCaleb family. McCaleb Funeral Home in Weslaco, 60 plus years. They just do things different. They're very loving. Takes us a very special calling to do what they do. And for 60 years, McCaleb Funeral Home in Weslaco, at that time of loss and separations, many times it's a shocking, unexpected separation. Family has to just, hug and huddle and just be with each other. So that is why pre-planning and prepaying a funeral event makes sense. My mom and dad did this. I'm so honored that Mark and Carla McCaleb allow me to message this to you. It's like, things that you do for your family to prepare for the future, lining up all the financials, taking care of insurance, life insurance, things like that, because you love your family. So at that moment of separation that we just don't know, only the Lord knows, pre-plan, prepay to make things easier for them. And Carla McCaleb, I'm going to give you her personal number, call her, text her. Someone from the McCaleb family will visit with you, wherever you are, McAllen, Mission, Edinburgh area, Weslaco, Harlingen, Brownsville, they'll go to you. Sit down, all these questions, take a look, answer all these questions on that list. What do you want, this, that, and the other? And set up the prepayment as well, and your family. When the Lord calls, your family, all the stress will be off their back. 956, again, call or text Carla McCaleb, 956-650-2841.
If you're looking to improve your overall health and have a better quality of life, Dr. T's Primary Care is the place to go. If you feel tired or stressed or less motivated, if you're moody or if you have trouble sleeping, Dr. T's Primary Care will evaluate you and work with you to address your health concerns, including testosterone or menopause treatment, peptide treatment, IV vitamin infusions. Their licensed staff will take the time to listen to you and work with you to improve your overall health. Check out the website, drtsprimarycare.com. Give them a call in the Cal at 956-803-0058 in Harlingen, 956-368-5247.
McAllen International Car Fest is ready.